Imagine a civilization so powerful that it built giant pyramids that still stand after 4,500 years. A kingdom ruled by powerful kings called pharaohs. A land full of temples, gold, and mysterious hieroglyphics. But how did ancient Egypt rise to greatness? And what caused the fall of one of the greatest civilizations in history? Ancient Egypt began around 3100 BC. A ruler named Narmer united Upper and Lower Egypt into one powerful kingdom. But the true secret behind Egypt's success was the Nile River. Every year, the Nile flooded the land and left behind rich soil that made farming possible in the middle of the desert. Because food was abundant, Egyptians built cities, developed writing, and created one of the most organized societies in the ancient world. They even invented a writing system called hieroglyphics to record history and communicate. Ancient Egypt eventually entered its golden age. During the Old Kingdom, Egyptians built the famous pyramids of Giza, including the massive pyramid of Pharaoh Khufu. These pyramids were not just tombs. They were symbols of power and belief in the afterlife. Later, during the New Kingdom, Egypt became one of the strongest empires in the world. Pharaohs like Hatshepsut, Thutmose III, and Ramesses II expanded Egypt's territory and wealth. Massive temples were built. Trade flourished. Art, medicine, and engineering advanced far beyond their time. For centuries, ancient Egypt was one of the most powerful civilizations on Earth. But slowly, the empire began to weaken. Powerful pharaohs were replaced by weaker rulers, leading to political struggles. Maintaining huge temples, monuments, and armies became very expensive. Egypt's economy started to suffer. At the same time, foreign enemies began attacking. Groups like the Sea Peoples, Libyans, and later the Assyrians invaded Egypt again and again. The once mighty empire was slowly losing its power. In 332 BC, Egypt was conquered by Alexander the Great. After his death, Egypt was ruled by a Greek dynasty called the Ptolemies. The most famous ruler of this period was Cleopatra VII. Cleopatra tried to keep Egypt independent by forming alliances with powerful Roman leaders. But after her defeat in 30 BC, Egypt was taken over by the Roman Empire. This officially marked the end of ancient Egypt as an independent civilization. Even though ancient Egypt eventually fell, its legacy still lives on. Its pyramids, temples, and mysteries continue to amaze the world. Thousands of years later, ancient Egypt remains one of the most fascinating civilizations in human history. And many of its secrets are still waiting to be discovered. Subscribe for more amazing stories. Deep Voice TV, where history comes alive.